I realized Esther was a young lady. The Bible tells us she was beautiful. She was an orphan. She lost her parents, the father and the mother, a long time. And you realize they were in a foreign land. They were in Persia. They had been exiled. Her tribe, the Jews, were in exile. They were under the leadership of a king. Success. I was impressed with the life of Esther. This lady, because of the way she was, her very humble life, her spirit of commitment, the way she lived. She was raised by the king, crowned from a very humble background to a royal status. She was humble to Mordecai. She obeyed Mordecai. This lady was truthful in her life. She overheard that the gatekeepers of the king were planning to assassinate the king. And this is the lady that took a courageous step, moved to the king's place, and told him, "Your people are planning to assassinate you." When Mordecai learned that his people, the Jews, were going to be eliminated, destroyed, Mordecai went crying in the cities. And this lady heard about it, called upon one of her servants. I would think this man was a novice messenger. This lady, a very strong message, send back a message to Mordecai that go and tell your people in Susa to fast for 3 days and 3 nights. And as you do, I will also do it on my part. And in one of the fasts there, Esther came out to say, if it means to perish, I will perish, because I'm heading to the king. So Esther courageously went to face the king. And when the king saw her, he asked her another very big question. What do you want me to do for you? Her answer was this: that I'm inviting you, the king, and Haman to attend to a banquet, a dinner in our home. The king did not hesitate, but planned to go there with Haman. Haman was the man who had friends behind her, who were planning and plotting to destroy the Jews. When the king came to attend to the banquet, The king again asked her, Esther, what is your aim? What is your petition? What is your request? And Esther made a statement. If you have found favor in me, and if it pleases you, grant me my life. It was not easy for anyone to go to where the king was. So this lady added, the king granting me my life is my petition. Spare my people is my request. And the king asked the question, what is all about this, Esther? That the man sitting beside you is plotting to destroy my people. My people guarded this man, take this man away from me, and use the same gallows to hang him. From that day, the Jews were freed. Amen? The Jews were freed. The Jews were emancipated. The Jews were delivered. The life of Esther and the family saved. A lady with a lot of humility. A lady with a lot of obedience. A lady with a lot of focus. A lady who was available to accomplish the role. A lady who was prayerful. A lady who was daring. Who was brave, courageous. A lady who was faithful. Do you have a calling? I know many of us, and if there is one amongst us who may not have been called to become the child of God, you are free today to receive Jesus Christ. Have you received the second calling to serve God? Each one of us has a talent. In our church here, we have children's ministry. And we have very good people here who can handle the children. Children in Sunday school, children in Vacation Bible School. We have the youth. And my heart is crying for the youth. The young adults, who some of them are in high schools. They are not here now. Who some of them are in universities. They are our daughters and sons. And the devil is roaring like a lion everywhere and amongst the places they are working or learning. When I think about this, people going around to register, to enroll our young people as members of Al-Shabaab, as members of ISIS, my heart cries. There are people around us, around you in your universities and high schools, who are coming to you for a test, for a trial, bringing to you cocaine, and want to sway, to waylay, to derail your life using these things. Do you have a calling to serve among the youth in the church? Do you have a calling as a father to stand for your son? As a mother to stand for your daughter? Do you have a calling? A calling to counsel, a calling to guide, A calling to show the way, to show direction. Our service requires our strength. Our service requires our availability. Our service requires our money. Amongst us, I need the people. Esther, so I need in Mordecai. Are our eyes opening up to see the needs of the needy children, the vulnerable people? I met a man 4 days ago who told me, Bwana Ngeno, kindly look for a place to take my daughter in quotes. I asked him, why in quotes? That this young girl, at the age of around 9 or 10, walked to him. And the man was standing with his wife. And the young girl pronounced from her own mouth that from today I have been led to you. And from today I will be your child. I'll be your daughter. This family visited the girl at the home of children, the orphanage home, taking clothing, blankets, food, not for herself alone, but again amongst the friends of the young lady, to eat together. The family offered to pay fees. And every other holiday, that girl would come home feeling free coming to her home and was also being received. And the phone call came to me, Bwana Ngeno, let us fix this girl. This daughter of mine, I've already adopted her. Let us fix her in a college. But my problem is this. Are our eyes open to check on what the scriptures say? It is part of service. To take care of the vulnerable, to take care of the needy widows, to take care of the servants of the church, the priesthood, the pastors. Are you taking the service or prayer? Are you taking the ministry or prayer? Are you showing up to say, I want to pray for those young people. I want to pray for our young people in the church. Then you can raise up your hand and I'll pray with you.